Hey, my loves. I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. This is the Aquarius weekly tarot from November 12th through November 19th. I'm sorry I couldn't fit Aquarius and Pisces into the lineup that I did yesterday on the 12th. So these are being streamed on the 13th. I hope you guys will forgive my tardiness. Please, please, please. Because once the sun goes down, then, I try to let that be it. I never want to tire myself out on anything that I enjoy. And I really do enjoy this. So I try to do it in moderation. That way I don't burn myself out. And let's get some energy for Aquarius. If you haven't already, make sure that you check out the general reading that talks about transformations and great blessings. That's an energy available to all of us this week from the Monday that just passed yesterday when Veterans Day was observed up until next Monday, the 12th through the 19th. But until then, let's get us a goddess guidance card that will give us a good overview of the energy surrounding Aquarius from November 12th through November 19th. Energy around Aquarius from November 12th through November 19th. Oh, you have easy does it. So in some type of way, just make sure that just like I was talking about in the beginning of this video, whatever it is that you're doing, just be easy with yourself. Do all things in moderation. Look at that. It said there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So if there's something that you've been wanting to happen and you really want it, or there's something that you maybe really need to happen, or you feel that you need something to happen, rushing or forcing yourself or stressing about it, that is the surest way to miss the blessing. It's like the more urgent you feel like you need something, the more you have to let it go in order for it to come to you, Aquarius. I'm definitely feeling led to tell you that much. If there's a very pressing need that you feel you have this week from the 12th through the 19th, something that really you feel really urgent about. And maybe sometimes it's not even you, Aquarius, that may feel urgent about it. It could be everyone around you or someone that you really love a lot or really care for, and they're really pressed about something or really stressed about something, trying to force an issue, trying to force the matter. And they may want you to come along and they may want you to, be their support system while they press this issue, and you have to put up a boundary sometimes and let them know, hey, I'm behind you, but there's a certain way that I work. There's a certain way that I do things, and it's nice and easy. Like Tina Turner said, we're going to do it nice and easy. We can't always do everything hard. Sometimes we got to do it slow. Sometimes that gentle touch is what's needed. We also may be having situations this week that will require a gentle touch. I'm feeling that energy as well with this Easy Does It card. Um, Maybe it's a very emotionally rough situation, for lack of better words, or very sensitive. I think that's a better way to put it. Maybe you find yourself in a very emotionally sensitive situation or around someone who is emotionally sensitive that may be prone to like blow ups or like breakdowns, whatever it is. Just be easy, be gentle, be understanding. I feel like that has a lot to do with the energy that is coming forth from this card. But yeah, easy does it. In whatever way that that phrase sits with you, easy does it. When you are in the middle of actually doing something, you may feel that small voice inside of you just saying, easy does it. So just know that everything is occurring in perfect divine timing. Everything is happening exactly when it's supposed to happen. If you're in a situation that you're not particularly happy with, know that it's exactly where you should be at this point in your journey. Continue to go with the flow. See the beauty in all things. I see a rainbow here, and rainbow is like really, what is it? Refracted light. So even if it's a situation that, it may not look so good to you, But the colors of that situation, the mood of that situation, the aura of that situation, it's all light just being refracted or being reflected in a certain way. You're receiving the light through a certain lens, but know that underneath it all is light, which is divinity. Everything is divine, so know that everything is okay. Easy does it, Aquarius. So tarot, give us a overview. Well, not even an overview, like just round out that story so that we can understand where that easy does it energy will apply for Aquarius this week from November 12th through November 19th. November 12th through November 19th. We're looking for the energy for Aquarius from November 12th through November 19th. Forward thinking Aquarius, futuristic Aquarius, rebellious Aquarius, humanitarian Aquarius, philanthropist Aquarius, friendly Aquarius, social Aquarius. What energy is surrounding Aquarius from November 12th through November 19th? The world, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Star, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Staffs, and the Tower. Wow, Aquarius. Yeah, you needed that easy does it card, baby. You needed that easy does it card because these are some heavy hitters. You have one, two, three, four major arcana. I think there's only been one other sign throughout these weekly tarot videos that had a more major arcana. It was one of them that had five. I'm thinking it was either Capricorn or Libra. I don't remember, but one of them had five major arcana cards that came out in their reading. And here you are with four. And the four that you have are very significant. The world card is like a closing of a cycle, beginning of a new one. I hear as the world turns. Um, I think of the soap opera. So you may actually have some like soap opera type issues or something going on this week where it really feels like you're in this drama or like this dramatic TV series. It's like all the energies are heightened. Everybody's like super passionate about something and it's almost like overdone. You may find yourself feeling like you're in a soap opera, like seriously. When I say it may feel overdone, it's like, woe is me, this injustice, excuse me, this injustice has happened, the travesty, the I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. You may find yourself like really in situations where things are like really on the melodramatic side. And there's another hint about easy does it. You don't always have to entertain someone else's drama. And by no means am I saying that, sometimes drama is good. And that might be the Leo moon in me talking. But sometimes drama is good. It keeps things fresh. It alerts you of situations that you do need to be aware of sometimes. It allows the opportunity for conversations to be had about topics that may usually be swept under the rug. There are very, useful times for drama or very useful reasons or useful, I don't know, there's ways that drama can be useful. I guess that's what I'm saying. But because I got that little inkling about soap opera off of the world card. It's just, sometimes that's what's needed for cycles to complete or to get jump started. Sometimes a little extra drama is like that. It's like the jumper cables. It gets a situation started, or it goes ahead and promotes the end of a cycle so that things can move and keep turning. But even more, what I'm getting from the world card is like, I think your point of view in a situation is about to change. Your station in life is about to change. I think your physical surroundings or environments are about to change. Or maybe that's what's on your mind at the beginning of the week. Like maybe you're eager to make a move, or you're maybe afraid to make a move, as we have the Queen of Cups behind it. So whatever it is that's changing, this point of view that's changing, or your physical, like your literal world around you is changing. Whatever it is, it could cause some emotional imbalance. Like you may have up and down feelings about it. One moment you might be happy, the next minute you might be afraid. One minute you might be excited, the next minute you might just be like feeling depressed, like you don't really want to get up and move because of the anxiety of the situation. So it could be a very emotional cycle that's completing or that's about to begin in some type of way that feels like it hits home for you. So I'm really feeling like Aquarius, you may actually be, you could be moving somewhere. Some people could be actually moving overseas. You could be going home with the Thanksgiving holiday coming up. Some people could be going home around, the end of this week or maybe even earlier. um, I do see some travel in some type of way. If somebody that you really care about, that you think the world of, is traveling, you may feel some type of way about that, and just maybe be you want to just love on that person and maybe wish them the best. There's a lot of ways that this could play out here, but the Queen of Cups card is telling me that whatever emotions or whatever drama may be arising or whatever cycles are coming to completion or whatever closure you're getting on whatever situation this week, just try to stay emotionally balanced about it. Try to keep a steady mindset, see the bigger picture. I think of that crow there on the cup as like Scorpio. Since Scorpio is a water sign, the cups are like indicative of water, and this is a queen, which is like a feminine energy. I feel that with Scorpio. So keep your mind on the deeper, bigger picture. Like remember what's really at the heart of the matter, I would say, and just try to remain emotionally stable here this week. In the third card position, we have the Hierophant, which I feel is like a Taurus type energy. And this is something that is sure, it's very steadfast, it's something that you can touch, it's tangible. Taurus rules the personal possessions, so things that are tangible, which again can have to do with your home. So that could be something, an official decision could be being made. You could be getting like signing documentation with the world card and that Queen of Cups. You can be nervous about, maybe being approved for a home loan this week, or nervous about a move, where you're going to move or the place that you're going to move to. It's like maybe you're searching for something that is up to your standards. The Hierophant has very high standards, just as a Taurus will. They like things to be beautiful and comfy. You maybe want a home and want to get into a home that is beautiful and comfy, and maybe that is why you have that nervousness about it, or feeling unbalanced because you may think that I need to hurry up and find something, but then you're reminded here that easy does it with that Goddess Guidance card. It could also be because the world does it does hint at cycles closing off, and maybe some emotional imbalance with some type of official documentation. It could be, you being served with a notice that you need to move, that you have to get out. It could be an eviction notice that's happening here. There's a number of things that could be going on. But with the star card, I feel like you're keeping your mind on a higher picture. Take the tablet, go back. Take the tablet, go back in there. Thank you, ma'am. Or her little and bubble guppies or whatever that was. Umi Zumi, yeah. The star card coming behind the Hierophant card. I feel like this is something. I think you're bringing like a big wish or a big goal or something down into physical manifestation this week. So with the world card saying that you could be spinning into a new cycle, that you'll be around new surroundings, that you will literally have a different point of view from your station at life in life. And then you have the Hierophant, official moves, things that go on record, like signing of leases, deed transfers, um, documents, contracts that need to be signed, all of that. And then this star card, which is like, your mind is on big things. You're wishing on a star. And I feel like that means that something is happening here, something is a manifestation is happening here, I should say. This week, between the 12th and the 19th, something is really happening. And I'm really getting that earthy type energy. Like, look at all of this green here. She's standing between two rivers, so that's fertile ground that she's on. Look at the lush green, landscape that's here with the Queen of Cups. Also, along with all of these baubles and, the gold coins and the nice things that she's sitting up under her. And then here with the Aquarius and there around all of this water and this in the background, it may look like a desert environment, but right here where the Aquarius or where the star card is sitting at, it's like lush green landscape. So I feel like things are moving in a good direction. Things are on the up and up for you. And even though it may be a time that you may feel strict or restricted, or you may feel that you have to be careful with watching your step. And I'm getting that energy from the Hierophant because the Hierophant is all about structure. It reminds me of religion and how there's so many rules, and it reminds me of the courthouse and how you have to do things just so, and how you have to be upstanding. When you walk in the courthouse and you just feel like, oh, let me not do nothing crazy up in here, because they're gonna take my ass down any minute. So it's like you may feel like you're walking on eggshells this week, but at the same time you also understand that you have a fertile standpoint. Like, from where you are, you realize that you have infinite opportunities available to you. That's the energy that I'm picking up here with the Eight of Swords card over there, and it's under the world. It's like maybe this cycle that is ending, this closure that is happening, it may have some people, basically how I was saying, emotionally imbalanced. Like, it may just have you in a place of feeling like you're limited. Like, maybe you don't realize just how many options you have available to you. I just talked about all the fertility and the opportunities available from you from this station in life, wherever you are between the 12th and the 19th. But I feel that some of you don't realize it. Some of you may look at your outer circumstances, or you may feel that the challenges that you're up against are maybe just too much for you. And here, once again, you're reminded, easy does it. Remember when I said that whatever situation you're in, that you may be looking through it, you may be looking at it through a darker colored lens, when you don't have to see things in such a dark tone. Things don't have to be such a dark shade. That's also reminding me to go back to that drama that I was talking about at the beginning of the reading. Maybe you are seeing things a lot worse than what they really are. The Eight of Swords, there's a bit of drama there, because he's sitting down looking like he's being arrested, or looking like he's in this place where he can't get up and move. And he can. Like, yeah, you have all of these swords right here, but nothing is cuffing you. He's not handcuffed. He could move his hands, he can get up. He may not be able to walk forward through the swords, but he can damn sure walk around them. So maybe it's some situations where you may not get straight through to where you want to get through, and you may be tempted to be like, oh, I'm so tired of having all of these obstacles and nothing goes my way. You may have that woe is me attitude for just a little bit at the top of the week, but I would recommend you to hurry up and get over it, because I feel that things are coming together for you. Where you may feel some type of emotional imbalance, I feel like things are, coming together. With Three of Cups, this is like the unity, reuniting, creating something that you're proud of here with the Three of Cups card. And I also feel like this is a card about getting some help. Some people call it third party card, but like, you may have some extra hands, like a third wheel coming in to help you with something. So I feel like you will have a boost in some type of way. The third party that comes in to help you, it could very well be like, a higher power, because I do think of the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or the Mother, the Father, and the Child. Whatever it is that you feel is your Holy Trinity, or whatever your beliefs are, you get what I'm saying here. Like, it could be an extra hand that helps you here, an extra bit of support, either emotionally or, otherwise. Other forms of support can be somebody coming in to give you a hand, literally, somebody giving you emotional support, you giving emotional support, or it could even be an exchange of like energy in terms of like money, somebody helping you, supporting you, giving you donations in some way, or some type of monetary financial support or financial opportunity, maybe even giving you a break where you may have something that's due in terms of a payment. And I'm picking that up because of all of this money here up under the Queen of Cups. Maybe if you have something that's due in terms of payment, you may see that um, whoever it is that you're indebted to, they are very light on you this week. And you would be thinking that they would be blowing you up trying to collect your payment. And it's like they're somewhat at ease, very understanding, because I get that understanding energy from the Queen of Cups as well. So that's something that could be applying to you this week. I really feel like I need to say that dramatic soap opera, oh, things should never be this way and I shouldn't have to go through all of this. I feel led to keep saying that it's not as bad as you try to make it seem, or it's not as bad as it seems. You really don't have to react in such a melodramatic way, Aquarius, because I mean, I feel like really, I feel like everything is all good here. Like whatever final decision is coming, or whatever final decision that you feel like you need to be making, whatever paperwork is coming before you that's going to be needing your signature on something, or whatever official documentation that has to be filed, any papers that have to go through the courts, all of that. I feel like it's coming in, and I think everything is going to be okay. And then you have the Tower card right up under the Star card, and the Star card is about, you harnessing that star power, and or keeping your eye on big dreams and really just pouring of yourself, giving of yourself while you focus on your big dreams. And we have the Tower card here. So if something does break down, if some situation does, come to a complete end, as it says in the World card, I don't feel like it's something that's going to be it's not like this long drawn out painful soap opera-ish type of situation. We're getting away from that whole soap opera energy. you know 5 whole episodes and it's all about the same issue because it's just long and drawn out and they beating a dead horse. I don't feel like that energy is over you this week. By the end of the week, or the beginning of next week, I should say, by next Monday, the 19th, I feel like I feel like you'll have a solid understanding of where you are, because the Tower comes through and it makes things, very clear, very fast. That lightning struck and the place is on fire. That's an emergency. That's emergency energy. That's very fast and sure energy. When there's an emergency, there's no question about the situation. It's like, okay, this is happening. We need to get help, or we need to get out of here. And I think you'll have that. I'm not saying that it'll be that type of situation where it's like, an emergency, really. I'm saying that the sureness, the concreteness of an emergency is like some situations you're on the fence about, some situations you can kind of let linger. An emergency isn't one of those situations. It's like, bam, okay, this is happening. This is what needs to be done. And I feel like you'll get that lightning strike. It was like, bam, okay, this is happening. And I feel like it has something to do with that big ideal that may have something to do with where you want to move to, or, your station in life, your possessions, your money, things like that. It may have a lot to do with your money. You may be keeping your mind on what it is or how much money you want to manifest. And you may have been feeling like you were in a position where you were struggling unnecessarily, or where you keep repeating these cycles where you have all of these maybe issues and challenges that stop you from achieving the station in life that you want to be in. It stops you from achieving the financial situation that you want to be in. It stops you from living in the type of neighborhood or having the type of home that you want to be in. I feel like there's an end to that happening here. I feel like things are coming together, and I think they're coming quickly for you. It's like something's going to happen where you're going to be sure, and you'll be like, oh, damn, I am getting what I want, or things are starting to move in the way that I want. I have put these structures in order. I have put these systems in order to where I can have, this thing that I want. And to me, the Tower card is also like an overnight success card when it comes, with something like the Three of Staffs and the Star card. When it's between that, we all know that no overnight success is really an overnight success. We know that a lot of things happen behind the scenes, a lot of things go into putting together a platform, to building a platform. But sometimes people don't see that. Sometimes all they see is when that lightning moment strikes, when that, powerful energy hits, and when you're on fire. That's the only part that a lot of people see. And I think that that's some energy that'll be happening for you between the 12th and the 19th. They don't maybe see what all you've gone through. They just see that outcome, that powerful outcome, the outcome that knocks people out. Maybe like, damn, how did that happen? Damn, how did you get that? You know? Like, wow, Aquarius, you done came up out of nowhere. You're an overnight celebrity. What happened? Where did you come from? And they don't see this, whole cycle that you were previously in, of feeling restricted, or feeling like nothing was going your way, feeling like everything was coming down on you and only you. And they don't see maybe the people or even the divine help that you had that got you to this place where your blessings are starting to come in. They just see when that lightning hits and when you on fire. When you looking like a star, that's really what they see here. And I feel like that's an energy that is coming to you, this week. Especially with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a very front facing figure. People come to the Hierophant to get help. They come for lessons. They come when they need something. They have lessons that they need to learn. They come for the preaching. Like, you may be, pouring into other people when you get to a station where you're able to, when the blessings start to fall on you. Especially with you looking like a star to other people, you may start pouring out, your experiences, or telling what you've been through. Just be careful not to make it like a soap opera. Once again, you may be telling what it is that you've gone through to get to that place. And the Tower energy is also about something. Maybe you felt like you were isolated from a situation. Once again, feeling like, nothing ever happens for me. And it's like, bam, something happens, and you're like, oh, I guess something does happen for me. I guess things do come to me. The Three of Staff says that the something is being created, and it's being created like quickly. It's coming toward you. And I think you have some help here. You'll be very emotionally fulfilled. So this, whatever energy this is here, that Eight of Swords energy, where it's like you feel limited, or you feel restricted, or you feel like things may not go the way that you want them to go. I feel like you can really get out of that, because you have major arcanas here, four of them to be exact, and they're very powerful. Your station in life is changing. Like with the World card, this is like moving into a whole new tax bracket. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you could be going like from the projects to the suburbs. That's the type of perspective or point of view changes that I'm talking about. You could be going from, you know, living living what you felt like was below, maybe poverty level, to living damn near amongst the 1%, or pretty close. Because I'm really getting some energy of fertility here with all of that green on this top here. I'm really getting that fertile energy. You have some help along the way. It could be divine help, whatever type of help it is. Don't turn down nothing but your collar. Because once again, we taking it easy on ourselves. Whatever the situation may look like at the start of the week, I can pretty much guarantee you that it's not what it's going to look like by the end of the week. So just take it easy. Know that things are working for you. Keep your mind on higher things. Keep your big dreams and your most wanted desires at the forefront of your mind. And I really do feel like things are coming. They're coming for you. You know, and I feel like they, when they do come in, for a while it may feel like things are being dragged out, and you may get little subtle clues that something is happening, and you just be like, okay, I keep getting these clues, I keep feeling this eagerness, I keep maybe having dreams about things happening, but when is it actually going to happen? Then boom, the tower hits, and it's like a whole new world that you're in. So stay positive, Aquarius. I'm happy for you. This does go along with that transformations and great blessings energy that came along in the general reading. So good on you. If you have any specific situation that you would like some additional tarot guidance on, maybe you want to know when something is happening or what's going on with a certain situation, whatever it is that you have in that star card energy, whatever it is that you're looking forward to. Maybe you want spirit to give you a personal progress report on how that's coming along. Then check out my description box, because I have three different ways of doing personal readings through email, text, or phone, and I'm available for either one of those. So I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back to finish up